Welcome, and I hope you're good. This is Chaos, where we platform the latest trends and topics, from entertainment all the way to politics. Before we go any further, I'd like to say Happy New Year to all the Africans around the world. Yes, spring is a new year in Africa. If you didn't know, now you do know. Some call it Heritage Month and some call it Shaga's Day or Shaga's Month. Happy New Year. We start off with unsatisfied residents of Soweto, as they are unpleased with the local tuck shops who are run by South Africans, but lack providing the locals with all their daily necessities. Operation Dudula, amongst other organizations, had driven out some of the illegal foreigners who own these tuck shops. The disgruntled Sowetans are asking the Somalians and Pakistanians to come back even if they don't have papers, as they have what they need.
Everything. La kula shop manje at least besithi sifuna ukubona nyana noma amakula loka njengoba amakula loka ngekho kanje, but still kuyafana hardly into encane lo ifuna into encane kwa Colgate ayikho. You understand? Ayikho amuzuma manje uthina rocks, mina ngithi Colgate ayikho. Ilo tuzana into egcobisa inwele, i-moisturizer egcobisa inwele ayikho. At least kuzoba ngonywana 14, because nabantwana mabaya esikoleni mabafuna into zokukhera kumele ukuthi bathathe kumanje abantwana bebangasakhela bebahamba nalezo imali babuye nazo, so at least manje bazokwazi ukuthola.
Moving on, actress Nomzamo Mbatha has fallen on the wrong side of many, as she has called Durban a small town. Many South Africans took it to Twitter to criticize her, with some questioning her intelligence and even threatening to cancel her. The Coming to America sensation did kind of get the whole town thing wrong, as Durban is the second biggest city in South Africa when it comes to landmass, of course, and third when it comes to population. So it's a fairly big city. It may be smaller than New York, but that doesn't make it a small town. As much as I personally don't promote underselling your background, as it reduces you to an inferior position, it's really a small mistake, and she has put South Africa on the map on numerous occasions. To hate her for that statement is unfair. Let's not be quick to cut off our own.
I'm Nomzamo Mbatha. I'm all the way from South Africa, a small town called Durban. We won't go into the other intricacies of who we are, but I think a dish that best describes me is a bowl of soup.
Famous DJ Kabza the Small has finally launched his club in Soweto, Piano Hub. Kelvin Momo, Black Coffee, Oskido, and even legendary rapper Busta Rhymes were amongst the guests who showed up.
Go back.
While many were sending their well wishes and congratulations, some were not happy with the prices, stating that people can't afford such expensive alcohol. Well, I can tell you one thing. If people can fill up Konka and spend millions there, they can do it anyway. Just because you can't afford it doesn't mean everyone can't. Controversial influencer Notabaloy also took it to the streets, lambasting Kabza and his moves, adding that he hasn't done anything for Soweto. Hey man, we'd like to say congratulations to Kabza. May you keep on keeping on. Pastor Mboro, or Prophet Mboro as he would prefer being called, has been attending quite a few podcasts ever since he came out of prison. He's explaining the miracles he performed in prison and how he converted fellow prisoners to Christianity. Mboro and his co-accused are facing 12 charges that include kidnapping, possession of dangerous weapons, and discharging of a firearm. Let's leave it to the prophet to tell us more.
The only person who can tell you what to do there is the big number. And I'm not a big number. But with my prayers and worship, I end up speaking. Do you see how quiet you are in your own show? You're listening to the big number. The plan was to kill me. And when he turns back to deal with me, the power came from nowhere. He fell.
Whoa.
Changed his eyes, and then he became, here it was white.
Foaming.
And I call the name of Jesus, and the guy wakes up. When he wakes up, and then he comes. Now you're looking at this. And now you have to look at God and these two powers, and then he lost it. The guy was smoking and doing all those things, but he bowed, he cried. And he said, I accept Jesus Christ. And from today, I don't want to smoke anymore. And he said, You know what? I'm crying for you. They were going to kill you, these guys. He apologizes. I'm no longer going to burn the Bible. He says, now, now he tells them, they said, you are mad. What has happened to you? So that kept me safe in that cell. That change and all the plots. Then later you'll hear of the knife that was thrown because this is the guy. So just that, I was saved from being killed. A number of times the guy tried, but it didn't work. So I was saved from when I was entering, when I was there. That was my first convert. And he became my bodyguard now in there. I've seen God protecting me when Sfiso, who had an eye that was beaten by the Basotho guys for stealing the phone, and his leg was swollen, knee twisted, praying there, not doing anything. The guy walking behind me like this. And I could feel he had something. He had a knife that was self-made. And Mkunu, the guy who is known there, for stepping the police, the guy is part of the people who are responsible for burning that thing. The guy steps people, does wonders when this crystal come, especially when his mother come and give him money. So for God to make that young man to hand over the gun, the knife.
Oh, and lie. Prophet Mboro is one hell of a character.
Minagi won by 10. Never slice.
Please like, share, and subscribe to support us. Until we meet again. Goodbye.